இலங்கை பிரதமர் ரணில் விக்ரமசிங்கே நல்லாட்சி வழங்குவதில் கவனம் செலுத்துவதை விட அதிபரிடம் இருக்கும் அதிகாரங்களை தனது கட்டுப்பாட்டுக்குள் கொண்டு வரவே விரும்புவதாக இலங்கை அமைச்சர் ரஜிவா தெரிவித்துள்ளார்.
So you think that Ranil is a bad candidate for UNP?
Terrible candidate.
Why do you think so?
Because he is incapable of trusting anybody who's better than he is. You know, we had a manifesto in January which had a lot of very, very good reforms. He ignored all of them except one which he tried to transfer into handing over the power of the presidency to the Prime Minister. Now I think he's thanking his lucky stars that didn't happen. Whereas what we fought for was reducing authoritarian power in anybody, whether it is a president or a prime minister. And for that you must build up institutions. So if you take the 6 promises on good governance, only one was fulfilled. We didn't have the strengthening of standing orders to give the opposition control of parliament committees. We didn't have the code of conduct. We didn't have electoral reform. You know, there were people in the UNP when I was debating who said, we told Ranil, get that through and then have the election. Because these poor people have been spending millions on this mad system. We didn't have the Right to Information Act. Instead, we had an attempt to suppress information on the central bank bond scam. We didn't have the Audit Act, which is very essential. The last meeting of the Standing Orders Committee, the Speaker and I were talking in terms of making the assets declarations of all MPs public. And as in New Zealand, those should be on a website. No one from the UNP was there. So I don't think there's any interest in good governance. There is interest in transferring power to himself. And if you look at the title of his ministry, you realize the man's crackers. Youth affairs, child affairs, cultural affairs, everything.